One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
He's going to take off. Oh, a lot of space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It's complete to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the 1st down. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He's got him. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're facing a 3rd down. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Running back searching for a hole. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. There he goes! Wide open spaces. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Under fire. Gets it out fast. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Batir. Got a man, it's Gibson. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Extending the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Pickett. He'll be a run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Man, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Plows through the defense. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Back to throw, it's Batir. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Boy, the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun to give, looking for room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pickett. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's loose. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Making side adjustments here. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll try the run. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Runs through the tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Jayhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Bears the pressure. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Kansas. They move on top here in the 4th. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Kennesaw State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Got the quick pass. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Kent. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Leaves it with the back. It's a running room. They stop him just a link or two short in the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Gibson. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. He splits the uprights. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
This kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kick just drilled it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Daniels. Looking to the big tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A strike downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. To throw, it's Daniels. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air, nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. QB draw. Got enough for the first down. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Right back to it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Kent. There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Trying to punch it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up.
Touchdown, Rock Chalk! They strike first in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Mateer. Going for it all. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today, and hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.